What's up everyone, Adam Dolce here, and I just got off a coaching call with one of our clients, and I wanted to just talk a little bit about this idea of moving slow throughout the dating process. Now, we have this strategy that we call the 7 little love steps, and these are 7 intentional steps to go from being single to attracting long-lasting love. And we have one little love step that seems to just get everyone hung up on, including myself back in the day when I was going through this process, and it's little love step number 5, where we pace the progression of our connections. So I was speaking to this client, and she met this guy a few weeks ago, and they really hit it off, and she said that she had this really courageous moment where she stepped outside of her shell to go up and talk to this guy, and they just hit it off, and it was incredible. She's so excited. But this guy is moving pretty fast, okay? Like, he's been texting with her every single day, like multiple times throughout the day. He wants to see her more and more often. Like, they went on a first date, then he wanted to take her out the next night for a second date. And I said, whoa, hold your horses. Let's make sure we are pacing things. And there are really 3 core reasons why it is that we do this and why little love step number 5 is so important. The first reason is by pacing things, it gives us time to really get to know someone before we commit our hearts to that person. As you've probably noticed of the dating process, in the first month or 2 of getting to know a person, they have what I call this dating mask. It's a mask that everyone has on where you don't really know who that person is. And the reason why we pace and have an appropriate amount of time to get to know a person, anywhere from 6 to 8 dates before being exclusive with that person, is we want to see what that person's like when they take that mask off, where we get to know that person before we go exclusive with them and before we really start investing our emotional energy into that person. So that's reason number 1. The second reason is that by moving slow and pacing, it allows you to be in control of the process a little bit. And also it builds a lot of tension in the connection by you saying things such as, look, I'm at a stage in my life where I want to just move slow and get to know you before we take things to the next level. I hope that's okay with you. By saying those types of things, that puts you in the position of power and control, and it builds a lot of great tension, which keeps him pursuing you, keeps him moving forward. And the opposite of doing that is to just move really, really fast, burn the relationship out anywhere from 3 weeks to 3 months into the connection, and then poof, it just blows up in your face and nothing really happens and you move on to the next. We don't want that to happen. So we again want to pace and be the pacer, move slower than he even wants to move, which in turn actually makes him want to speed things up. And the third reason why it is that we pace, and this is an important one, is when we pace, it gives us an opportunity to weed out the type of men who can't handle pacing, okay? There's some guys that when you use little love step number 5 as part of our strategy, there's some guys that can't handle it because they are too controlling, they are narcissistic, they don't like it when a woman doesn't follow exactly what it is that they say, and those type of men tend to be horrible life partners. So what it does is allows us to kind of weed out those types of men and really open our hearts out to the types of men who are open to a healthy relationship. Those love bombers, gone, okay? This strategy doesn't work. When you pace with someone who love bombs, they're not going to go along with that, and they're going to just kind of drift away into the background. So I want to hear from you. Do you struggle when it comes to pacing and slowing things down? And are you really ready to start taking the right steps moving forward? So leave that comment right there below, and if you are, then head on over to lovestrategies.com. I'd love to speak with you, and I don't know, I want to shoot this impromptu video because I don't do this enough. So hope you enjoyed it, and I will speak to you very soon, you beautiful, beautiful lady. All right, bye-bye.